James Carville is an American political consultant, author, and occasional actor who has strategized for candidates for public office in the United States and in at least 23 nations abroad. Born October 25, 1944, age 80 years, Fort Moore, United States. Spouse, Mary Matlin, M. 1993. Party, Democratic Party. Children, Matlin Mary Carville, Emerson Normand Carville. Education, Ascension Catholic High School, Louisiana State University. James Carville, net worth $10 million. Early life and education. Carville was born on October 25, 1944, at a U.S. Army hospital at Georgia's Fort Benning, now Fort Moore, where his father was stationed during World War II, while his mother, Lucille, née Normand, had stayed behind in Carville, Louisiana, where James was raised. She traveled to Fort Benning long enough to have her firstborn son born there. Later, Carville noted, "We were availing ourselves to free government health services." Lucille Carville, a former schoolteacher, spoke French at home and sold the World Book Encyclopedia door to door. His father, Chester James Carville Sr., was a postmaster and owner of a general store. Carville, Louisiana, a neighborhood in the city of St. Gabriel, in Iberville Parish, located 16 miles south of the capital city of Baton Rouge on the Mississippi River, was named after his paternal grandfather Louis Arthur Carville, who was once the postmaster. Louis Arthur's mother, Octavia Dean, was of Belgian parentage and had married John Madison Carville, described in a biography as Irish-born and a carpetbagger. Together, they established the general store operated by the family in Carville in 1882. Carville has 7 siblings: Bonnie, Mary, and Gail, Pat, Steve, Bill, and Angela. Among Carville's earliest political campaign work was ripping down the campaign signs of a candidate for public office during high school. Carville graduated from Ascension Catholic High School in Donaldsonville, Louisiana, in 1962. He attended Louisiana State University, LSU, from 1962 to 1966, but did not graduate at that time. In a 1994 feature in Newsweek, Carville characterized himself as something less than an attentive scholar. "I had 56 hours worth of FS before LSU finally threw me out." Carville served a 2-year enlistment in the United States Marine Corps from 1966 to 1968, where he was stationed stateside at Camp Pendleton in Oceanside. He attained the rank of corporal. Following his military enlistment, Carville finished his studies at LSU at night, where he earned his Bachelor of Science degree in General Studies in 1970 and his Juris Doctor degree in 1973. Carville is a member of the Sigma Nu fraternity. He later worked as a junior high school science teacher. Before entering politics, Carville worked as an attorney at McKernan, Baychalk, Screen and Pearson, a Baton Rouge law firm, from 1973 to 1979. Personal life. Carville is married to political consultant Mary Matlin, who worked for Republican George H.W. Bush on his 1992 presidential re-election campaign. Carville and Matlin were married in New Orleans in October 1993. They have 2 daughters. In 2008, Carville and Matlin relocated their family from Virginia to New Orleans. Carville has attention deficit hyperactivity disorder and has spoken publicly about ADHD for organizations like Children and Adults with Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder. Carville sold his house in uptown New Orleans in May 2021. He temporarily relocated to Bay St. Louis, Mississippi, until moving back into New Orleans in June of 2021. Carville still owns his house in Bay St. Louis and frequently visits. In many of his appearances on cable news, he can be seen in his living room there.